Within the papery-filled world of our 2D hero, there are many perils to consider. Despite playing Paper Mario 64 more than 100 times in my life, I have never really considered just how dangerous these locations actually are. I compiled a list of every major location, excluding shops and other minor areas for the sake of simplicity, from least dangerous to most dangerous. Now, with that out of the way, let's begin. Number 1 is Star Haven. The first area I consider to be the safest is Star Haven, which is the Paper Mario equivalent of heaven. This is as safe as it can get, because you're surrounded by literal wish-granting Star Guardian, and their presence should be enough to keep visitors at ease. Despite Bowser and Cammy somehow managing to steal the Star Rod, aside from that, I would consider this place to be the safest if they increase their security a bit after what just happened. Number 2 would be Peach's room/castle. This is on behalf of Peach. Considering you're not really being attacked by the guards and get to stay in your room for the time being, I don't see any way of how you're able to take any damage. Yes, she is being held prisoner in her own castle, but at least she isn't being tortured or anything, which is a lot better than the other choices on this list. Number 3 is Starborn Valley. I rank this above Peach's castle solely for the fact that it takes place in the Shiver region, and people can still get hypothermia if they don't bundle themselves. But this area is being protected by one of the Merlin descent, so that should be safe for anyone visiting. Number 4 is Starway. I know it's impossible to fall inside the game, but it is still super dangerous to be walking into literal space on a bridge made out of stars. I guess it would be considered safe, because in the event that you do fall, they will be able to warp you back up somehow. Number 5 is the Mario Bros residence. This is as comfy as you can get when establishing your own pad to reside in. Everything screams comfortable, as you're surrounded by nature and get to take a little nap in the house and such to get away from adventuring for a while. Number 6 is Merlovely and Merlo's house in Shooting Star Summit. This 2-story house is pretty elegant, as the house is a fortune teller and a badge collector who trades useful badges in exchange for star and a fortune teller to reach your future for a fee. I place this above the Mario Bros house because you still may get hit by a falling shooting star, which can be hazardous. Number 7 is the post office. This may seem like a strange random choice to put on the list, but considering how stressful the mail industry can be, there's no telling what may happen inside a post office in the event of an employee snapping or something and causing major property damage, or even potential murder due to high volumes of stress from delivering mail. Number 8 is Goomba Village. This quaint little village community of normal Goomba family is very hospitable, as they did help Mario recover in the prologue chapter. I place this above the post office because Cammy did tamper with it by placing heavy roadblocks on the fence, which can be hazardous to anyone living there. Number 9 is the Playroom. If you ever went to a gambling parlor and witnessed gambling addicted people spend the last of their life savings, you may never know what will happen next, because they may start a riot to satiate that void in their soul with more gambling in a pathetic attempt to win back their earnings. Hopefully these toads won't succumb to such barbaric behavior. Number 10 is a Little Oink Farm. Although it is literally impossible to get damaged in the little pig pen in the game, pigs can still be vicious in real life, and being careless in a pen filled with hungry pigs can lead to some messy situations. Number 11 is Junior Troopa's Playground. There are no enemies in this area other than Junior Troopa, the first mini-boss you fight in the game. Due to his aggressive nature, expect high chances of getting hurt in the process, and repeatedly fighting him throughout the entire game. Number 12 is Koopa Village. In this seemingly peaceful village, upon entering for the first time, it is ridden with hyperactive fuzzies who has stolen all the shells of the Koopa residents, and it is your job to help them and Koopa as well. Once they are gone, this village isn't that dangerous other than the occasional exploding bombs. Number 13 is the path to Shooting Star Summit. Although you can't physically get hurt from the stars, imagine going in your reality and getting bonked in the head by a little star, which must be burning hot. That can't end well. Number 14 is Toad Town. In this relaxing resort where the Toad residents peacefully reside in, it is still subject to dangerous activity such as Shy Guys running amok and stealing stuff and ghosts invading the gate and other dangerous events. Number 15 is the Toad Town Dojo. Here you face off against the master and his 2 apprentices. You are in for a solid match as you spar off against. It's dangerous because you can still potentially die if they go too hard on you and not prepared. Number 16 is the railroad train. If it weren't for the side rails on the train itself, you or your partner can easily fall off and get scraped by the tracks due to the fast moving locomotive and color the tracks with red. Number 17 is Shooting Star Summit. Similar to the reason for the previous summit choice, you're at the very top of the mountain and your chance of getting hit by a star has increased tenfold. Number 18 is Goomba Road. This is the first choice on the list where you can fight enemies respawning repeatedly. This area may seem tough for beginners because of the aggressive nature of Goombas seeking a fight, but can be overcome with proper training. Number 19 is the Goomba King Fortress. The final obstacle in which you must overcome to enter Toad Town. You are up against the king of the Goombas and his 2 lack and take a couple kicks to the face, but he's not too bad. This is also the first major boss in the game technically. Number 20 is Pleasant Path. This is in my opinion where the game starts to toughen up as you are facing off against Koopas now, who have much higher defense than Goombas, and this path is a little bit long, but manageable for rookie. Number 21 is Total Tunnels. This entire sewer system is filled to the brim with renegade Goombas, who haven't seen the light of day in ages, and has significantly higher HP and attack power than their weaker brother. It is also filled with blooper bosses, and stronger versions of Koopas that enter with caution. Number 22 is the Koopa Bros Fortress, the first boss of the chapter's HQ. This is a literal prison for bombs to be contained. It looks very dank and murky, which is prone to mold and other harmful substances. Since it contains exploding bombs, this area is extremely dangerous and shouldn't be tampered with in real life. Number 23 is Mount Rugged. This area is in the second chapter of the game, and it's much tougher enemies such as Clefs and Monty Mold. Without proper equipment, you're in for a tough time. Number 24 is Windy Mill. This giant windmill houses the secret of Tubba Wubba and must fight its literal heart. Despite his appearance, it is extremely strong and Bao is a must-have for this battle. He can attack up to 12 damage using his iconic attack. Number 25 is Yoshi Village. Despite being filled with a large number of Yoshis, this jungle is still prone to danger as kids were lost, sending the whole village into panic. Knowing how jungles are, there are many predators lurking in the trees, searching for the next victim. Number 26 is Flower Fields. This is the 6th chapter in the game, and contains a ton of dangerous enemies that deal a ton of damage. Also, if you're allergic to pollen, don't even consider coming here at all. Number 27 is Shiver City. This elegant city of penguins is eternally stuck in the winter season, so if you don't bundle up, you may experience frostbite and other hazardous inflictions. There's also the part where Mario is accused of murdering the mayor and wouldn't let you leave at all until they resolve this crime. Number 28 is Dry Outpost. This little town filled with weary travelers and shady merchants who may be looking to swindle unsuspecting travelers out of their money. Considering how bandits are constantly on the move in this province, it's no surprise that they may be dwelling within this outpost. Number 29 is Dry Desert. This massive heat-stroking inducing desert is scattered with sentient cacti and bandits running at the speed of light for any wealthy victims lurking along. If you don't clasp in the heat, the shady characters are sure to do the job, if you're not careful that is. Number 30 is Dry Ruins. This ancient temple has risen from the ground and contains many darkness-dwelling enemies that are looking for a fight after being underground for so long. It also contains many traps and puzzles that are sure to hinder your progress and may even lead to death. It is also the home of Toot and Koopa. Number 31 is Forever Forest. This creepy forest is filled with hungry entities that want nothing but the flesh of any unsuspecting lost victim. It is also super easy to get lost if you don't know the pattern of how to progress through the forest. Number 32 is Lava Island. This jungle is hazardous for a number of reasons. Tribal Shy Guys with spears, man-eating plants, traps scattered all over the place, monsters disguised as bushes. Yep, this is definitely a place that shouldn't be visited whatsoever. Number 33 is the J Jungle. If you're stubborn and want to dive even deeper into Lava Island, you may find yourself in the J Jungle, which is an overgrown jungle with hazardous plants and enemies who suck your HP. But it is also home to the Raven clan, so that's nice, I suppose. Number 34 is Shy Guy's Toy Box. This giant present box is where Shy Guys of all shapes and sizes reside and don't take kindly to any foreigners, and will do everything in their power to get rid of you. This entire box is filled with all sorts of machinery and rotating blocks, which can prove to be dangerous. Not only that, but it is also led by General Guy, the leader of all the Shy Guys, and controls an impressive tank that shoots lightning and bombs. Number 35 is Gusty Gulch. This valley of green colored enemies are not your friends in any way or form. They may look weak, but wait until they charge themselves up and quadruple their attack power if you don't take them out fast enough. This area is filled with these guys, and it's in your best interest to either flee or come prepared with max HP. Number 36 is Tubba Wubba's Castle. This is the gigantic castle in which Tubba calls his home. It is filled with floating security guards that toss you out when spotted, and all sorts of guards and spiky traps, and the sheer presence of Tubba is frightening enough because he is supposed to be invincible, as in you literally cannot kill him, yet. Number 37 is Boo's Mansion. Although there aren't any enemies here, just the thought of being in a literal haunted mansion where ghosts live is spooky enough, because there's no telling what may happen next. They may play pranks on you, steal your stuff, give you a nice scare, and all sorts of mischievous stuff. I wouldn't advise going to a haunted house in real life anyway. Number 38 is the Crystal Palace. This impressive palace is home to the majestic Crystal King and has a ton of puzzles and traps that is designed to keep outsiders out and fill the ghosts who mimic your appearance and attack. If you cannot solve the puzzles in this place, you're better off just leaving as soon as possible, or else. Number 39 is the Shiver region. This is the icy mountain where you climb to reach the palace and houses many cold-hearted foes. You are also prone to falling off the mountain at any time, which is instant death for us, but not for Mario because he's made out of paper. Number 40 is Shiver Snowfield. In this blizzard-ridden field of snow, you can easily suffer from frostbite and get eaten by the ice piranhas. Number 41 is Mount Lava Lava. This is a literal active volcano that is filled with ample amounts of lava, and giant spiky balls and all sorts of sharp enemies. If the blistering heat won't kill you, then everything else will. Last but not least is Bowser's Castle. Literally everything is designed to kill you, from the dungeon to the prison-like aesthetic, to the lava factory, to the army of minions searching for Mario. You cannot catch a break in this labyrinth of a castle. Well, that sums up my thoughts on what is considered the most dangerous area. What are your thoughts? Comment down below what you think is the worst place to be, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this.